Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant, Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Well, coming to the market yesterday, we could see the Nifty actually opening with a gap down. In fact, throughout the day after the gap down, it stayed in a very consistent small range, isn't it? So it continued throughout the day for the same range, and by end of the day, there was some buying that was seen, and we could see Nifty finally settling about 18,600. So we closed at 18,643. But during the day, we could see 18,600 broken briefly for a short period. But then immediately some buying came in, and we could see Nifty actually sustaining above 18,600 levels. So 18,600 continues to be the major support right now. If you see yesterday, there was major profit booking seen in the auto sector, IT sector, as well as metal sector. So we could see all these sectors seeing some, bringing down the market overall, and that is something that we could see that the Nifty has finally kind of turned slightly bearish. But is it really bearish? Is something that we need to discuss right now. Now, coming to the market yesterday, we could see the institutions actually going on the selling side. Both in DIAs as well as FIAs have sold yesterday, and to net, I think DIAs have sold for almost 550 crores, and the FIAs also have sold for almost 650 crores. So it was net selling, but then still there was that possibility to hold Nifty above 18,600. I would say until 18,600 is breached, we cannot be turning bearish on the Nifty right now. So 18,600 would be an important level to watch. And if the market actually closes below 18,600 today, then that is when we could expect a bearishness for the short term. But apart from that, of course, we had kind of discussed this in the meetings that December is generally a dull month. And still, Nifty did break. Of course, it was a break the records in December start. That was something very unusual. But then that is kind of accepted in the market, especially if you look at the global markets. Yesterday, the European markets as well as the Asian markets have closed in negative. And not only that, in the US market also, the US market also has fallen big. We could see Nasdaq down by almost 2% again. Like if you see, it's like 3 days of consistent fall in the US market. And similarly with India also, because Indian market also has been consecutively seeing sell off in the last 3 days. So that is something which is okay, because the market after such a big rally there has to be consolidation. But is this the same as a European and US market? I would say no, because US and European market actually have a lot of reasons why the market is negative, but India doesn't have that reason. If you see, the inflation also has been kind of easing out in India, and also the best part is that RBI has finally come out and told that they are actually seeing things under control. However, one of the most important focus today would be on the RBI monetary policy decisions that will be coming out. So there was a 3 days, since Monday, there was a RBI monetary policy meeting going on, and the details of which will be out today. So that would be in major focus today. So banks could be actually volatile today, and tomorrow being expiry, definitely the Nifty itself could be volatile today, but banking sector would see extreme volatility because of the monetary policy committee meeting. So details coming out. So that is something that we watched out today. But if you look at yesterday, the PSU banks actually performed really well. If you look at most of the mid cap PSU banks, they actually done really well. Bank of India and such banks, right? So that is something which is kind of assuring. But then let us see how things are today. Now, coming to the market today, we could see the Asian markets actually kind of going negative, and China was kind of 1% up, but that is not something that we can look at. But apart from that, if you look at SGX Nifty is kind of rolled down yesterday evening, and then that kind of today morning there was some positivity. It went up, and still it is kind of indicating a flat to slightly bearish opening today. So we might see a slightly gap down opening today, but then it all depends on how the market actually takes the institutionals. So that's something that can decide the direction of market. So until 18,600 is broken on the lower side, I am kind of staying positive on this. But if 18,600 is broken, that could be bearishness. On the higher side, 18,800 is a good resistance, and 18,900 would be the major resistance for the market. However, there was a lot of resistance earlier at 19,000. Probably that is kind of shifting down right now, since the market is kind of looking slightly bearish right now. So apart from that, we could see the European government actually coming out and saying that Facebook and Instagram cannot allow users. Need not allow, need not force the users to agree to the terms of displaying advertisements as per their digital activity. So this was a great negative, and we could see the Facebook shares actually falling yesterday. So that was a major laggard for the Nasdaq yesterday. So because of which Nasdaq was down, and naturally the IT sector in India can be affected today. So IT sector also would be in focus today. So like we discussed, the major focus today would be on banking sector because of the RBI monetary policy decision coming out. Two is the IT sector because of Nasdaq falling down. So these are two sectors where could see some selling pressure today. That's something to be watched out. So will the Nifty actually close below 18,600 would be the major question for the day. Let's see how things go. And apart from that, if you look at the Gold Club trades, we've actually taken some safe trades, and that's doing really well. We could book some good decent profit yesterday, and looking forward to book some more profit and recover kind of the losses that we had made small. In fact, the losses of last week has already been recovered right now. So it is just to make some profits for this week and end this week on a safe note. So with that, let us look forward to RBI monetary policy details coming out. The market is generally accepting about 25 to 30 basis point hike, and that has already been probably factored in the market. But if any hike comes higher than that, then probably we could see a negativity in the market. So that's something to be watched out. Let's see how things go. And tomorrow also we have the expiry and the Gujarat election results coming out. So tomorrow is going to be yet another volatile day. So definitely it's a part of the market, and that's where we sail easily on, with the data that we have and also strategies that we do. So with that, let us look forward to a profitable week again. This is Srikant and signing off. But before we leave, do remember to press the like button if you love the content that we share, and do share this with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. Goodbye. Have a great day ahead.